As we start looking toward the end of the year, let's take a quick look at the top 10 issues affecting real estate as we close out 2021 and roll into 2022. Hi, this is Kim Dowling, and I want to give you the latest analysis by the counselors of real estate, the top 10 issues that we will need to learn to navigate. Number 1, remote work and mobility. This pandemic and our lives over the past year and a half have significantly disrupted where and how people work and live. Remote work is one of the biggest issues driving the migration of buyers moving to Florida. CRE states in their report that remote working, the acceleration of internet retail, and the demand for larger and more natural spaces will remain and impact land uses and locales. So buyers, sellers, landlords, and investors, we all have to stay in touch and highly attuned to where people choose to work and live. That's why remote work and mobility trends sits at the top. Number 2, technology, acceleration, and innovation. This one is great. The pandemic has pushed aside the reluctance to learn about and understand tech. People of all ages are on Zoom. AI is becoming more and more impactful in our workflows, and algorithms, cybersecurity, constant system upgrades and improvements, they are all now constants in our lives and as we work. All right, number 3, environmental, social, and governmental initiatives are at a tipping point, and it's summed up as ESG. And in 2020, ESG funds more than doubled net new money intakes. Essentially, there's a lot of money floating around in this market and a tremendous number of investors. Trillions of dollars of wealth are transferring hands right now. Number 4 is logistics. How logistics function has a huge impact on commercial real estate. It's your pipeline, rail lines, manufacturing facilities, where are the warehouses going, where are the grocery stores going. All of those real estate assets that are critical to the segment and the supply chain that we all live around. Our next is number 5, it's infrastructure. Capitol Hill is looking for a tremendous amount of new spending for bridges and roads, billions of dollars to expand broadband, and billions for public transit. Housing supply and affordability is next. We hear this a lot in our area, and it's a shortfall of millions of affordable housing units. Next up is number 7, political polarization. We have a divide, and hopefully you are heads down, focusing on your life and career. What can we do to help others instead of getting stressed out by the news every day? We need to stay focused and not stressed because, as the report stated, the real estate industry's well-being is a function of our economic growth. That means that you are essential and you have an important career in business, and we've got to keep moving forward no matter what is happening around us. Number 8, economic structural change. What happens with the economy? Will it sustain its growth? What's going to happen as rent rises? There are a lot of questions on the horizon that we're going to be looking at as we roll into the next year. Adaptive use. This is the reimagining of what to do with thousands of empty big box retail stores and suburban malls surrounded by our wonderful, desirable, and affordable neighborhoods. It's how we can reimagine suburban communities. That's what number 9 is. And last, bifurcation of capital markets. It's the debt capital markets that have been volatile, and the next year is going to continue to fluctuate. The report closes with the importance of real estate debt in commercial markets. And many of these issues, all of them in the top 10, we watch again and again. They've appeared on past lists. They appear in different orders and with different focus. So for most of us, we are going to stay fast and furious with number 1 and number 2, which is finding buyers new homes to match their remote work and mobility lifestyles, and technology innovations, all the ways that we can learn to work faster and smarter. So I want you to know what the top 10 is so you can always be informed and then know where we need to fit our careers and our lives. Have a great week, and I will see you again soon.